our office name, Pediatric Dental Associates and Orthodontics. Today, we're going to be talking about stocking stuffers, all different types of alternatives besides candy. So everything that we have today is sugar free, which means it's actually no food and no candy. And so we have everything from infants all the way up till probably your younger, your tween girls. It's a lot harder to find tween boys stuff. But if you're watching us, then I want to tell you right now, you should comment the age of your children because I am going to be picking a random winner before we get off of here, and you will win a $10 Target gift card. Okay, we already have it ready for you. $10 Target gift card. Start commenting now what age your children are. And then we'll also use those ages. Oh, you'll also get a little goodie bag as well with some of the items in it pertaining to the ages of the children that you comment. So start sharing, start commenting the age of your children, and we will get started. So we're going to start with the infants. We're going to work our way up in age, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about some oral hygiene products also that are really good stocking stuffers, and some are as low as $1, and they're very cute. All right, so we're going to get started. Here we go. So everything that I got today is from Target, Dollar Tree, and believe it or not, DSW, the shoe store. We did not have a lot of time this week to get around and get to more stores, so we try to do it to where it's easily accessible items. So I got all of these cute little Christmas rubber duckies at Target. They were only $1. So these are super cute for infants or 2-year-olds. You can start putting them in their stockings. And there's even a Batman one. Okay, so these are really fun. And then also good ideas for infants and anybody under the age of 1.5, I would say, are teethers. So we have this little cute one that makes a lot of noise, and but they can still chew on it. It's hard here and then makes noise and is chewy here. And then we also have this little set of keys. These are super fun, and these can go in stockings as well. So that's for the infants. And then, of course, little loveys. We found these at Target. So we found the unicorn here. I'm trying to get it to focus. Unicorn. Unicorn doesn't want to show up. There we go. So it's a unicorn lovey for a little girl, or if your boy likes unicorns at this age, they can have it too. And then we also have a cute little dinosaur. And so again, they have the silky on the inside. These are in Target in the infant section. So for infants, you can do little things like new kinds of sippy cups. You can start giving them things to start brushing their teeth. We're going to go over that here at the end. But there are different kinds of ideas that you can do, even if they're not at the age where they can actually have toys. Okay. So now we're going to move on to we would say this basket is probably like 3 years old and up. We're going on the ages that are on the toys because for liability purposes, we want to make sure that we're not telling you that a toy is appropriate for a 2-year-old. But obviously you are the parent. So if you end up winning this and you have a child under 3, we completely understand. So most of this stuff is from, again, Target and Dollar Tree. But we found these really cute play packs. So normally they have the really small ones, but these are some bigger ones they had this year. These are $3. And we found Cocoa Melon, which is very popular among the youth these days. And then we found Frozen 2. So again, these are in that dollar spot in the front of Target. But again, they don't have anything to do with sugar, and so they will not cause cavities. So these are super fun. They also have the smaller packs of these as well at Target. Then we have these little fun squishies, amazing squishy. And these are literally little poos, okay? But they were really cute. So there are different kinds of them. So we have 2 packs of these. Again, everything that we're showing you today will be given away in some form. So we're going to make up little packs according to ages. So if we draw your name, we're going to make a pack with your age group in there. And so if you have multiple children, it may be that we throw a few things in for each age. It may be that you only get one of them by their age, but we will try to get that taken care of. But again, you want to remember that if you are watching this, you want to comment the age that your child is now. You can list all of them in one comment. You can list them individually. You can list them as many times as you want. But it is an automatic entry for a $10 Target gift card, as well as a few items that we're going to be showing today. And then also it is an entry into the overall contest for all the packages, okay? Then we found these cute little Etches Sketches at Dollar Tree, believe it or not. So they were only $1. And as always with the younger ones, you want to try to get things that are not messy. So this is a mess-free coloring pad with the invisible ink pen. It comes with it. And I think this was only $3 at Target. And then, of course, a throwback, a classic that you can't go wrong with is Hot Wheels. I will say at the Target in our area, I could not find individual Hot Wheels like this. So they do come in a 5-pack. So if you have multiple boys, you can break them up and put them in the stockings. Then we found this cute little princess wand that can go in there. It actually lights up. I think we'll see if it's not going to work for us right now. I think it has the tag in it and I don't want to pull it out, but cute. This is only $1 again at Dollar Tree. We found this at Target. This is a really cute monster truck and he glows in the dark. And it does say that it can be used for 3 and up. So this can be used, I guess, because the size, it can be used for a younger boy or a girl if they're into the monster trucks, but it does glow in the dark. And then we found these really cute bath toys. Is the other one? There it is. At Target, they had like Play-Doh brand bath toys. So we have these, and then we have really fun like markers that can be used as bath. They say body wash pens, so they're by Crayola. And then we also had this really cute, it's a bucket of fun moldable soap and storage bucket. So it's got soap inside there that will get sudsy and everything, but it also has little cutters that come inside of it so you can play with the Play-Doh type soap in the bathtub. And then, of course, Play-Doh. I know that for some parents, this is the nightmare of your life, but your children love it. So, again, this is just $1 at the Dollar Tree, little thing of Play-Doh and some cute little cutters. And one thing I'm going to mention, and I'll go over this in a couple of other ages as well, is you don't just have to check like the dollar spot or like the Christmas stuff. You can also check out the birthday party aisles because they usually have party favors in packages. So if you have kids of multiple ages and you want to try to save on some money, then you can buy things by like the 6, 8, or 10 pack. Also at Party City, you can do that as well. Example would be these suction cup balls. And this is a 6-pack. So if you have, 3 kids, you could give each of them 2. If you have 6 kids, each of them 1. But again, I think this costs like $3. And so it's a way to save money and give multiple items. And then everybody will not fight over them. And then, of course, dollar spot socks. And these are really cute and fuzzy. So these are little bears and these are little unicorns. But again, you can find these in the dollar spot. Usually at Target all year round, they have types of socks, but these are the really cute, cozy, fuzzy socks. And then we have another little car here. Here's a Christmas Mater from Cars. See, he's got his little hat on there. And then we also have something called Silly Scent Sand, which is made by Crayola. And so it's just like sand they can play with, but this one smells like blueberry. Again, this was over in like the Crayola section. So you do want to look around because you can find some really cool things. And then something that we found at the DSW store, which this is what made us start buying things. We saw a bunch of little things as we were checking out. And so we started looking at it and everything was like, oh, we should put that in stockings. And so that's where we started with everything. But these are actually blue light blocking glasses for kids. So this is a Minecraft pair. You can see they say they're blue light blocking. And then there's a Frozen 2 pair as well. And they had these at DSW in Rogers. And then last but not least, these are things that I like to buy my kids when they were younger. And they're just the harder toys, like the animals. So this is a Christmas set with a dinosaur and a flamingo. And these are only $1. So these are pretty good for almost any ages over the age of like 1.5 or 2, because they can just play with them. And then they had a little narwhal. And they had a polar bear and a penguin. So here's the penguin and the polar bear. So again, these are only $1 and they're very well made. So they're hard and they're easy for them to play with. Okay. So that's going to be like our 3 and up age, like 3 to 5-ish. Again, you can do with everything that you want by age, however you deem appropriate. But we're just trying to give you some alternatives to just stuffing their stocking with candy, because when you go to like the stocking stuffer aisle, that's usually in general all you see are like the candy canes full of Reese's and M&Ms, and those are really cute and fun. And as long as they're brushing, they'll totally work. But we're just trying to give you some alternatives just in case you're trying to figure out kind of what you want to do for your kids' stockings this year. So now we're going to go for like the ages 5 to 8. I'm going to go kind of quickly through these. Again, Target, Dollar Tree, and DSW. But a classic is Silly Putty, and you can actually get this at the Dollar Tree. But these are really fun. Just Silly Putty. If you're my age, you should know what this is. But it's just like there's some putty in here, and they can play with it. And then they had scented markers at the Dollar Tree, and they're really fun, and they smell really good. Like the pink one is watermelon, and the blue one is blueberry. Then they had a Raya the Last Dragon doll. So this is like one of those surprise packs. They don't really know what's gonna come out of it. But again, super fun to just put in their stocking, and then they can open it up later on and there'll be a surprise in there. Also socks. Again, this is a bigger pair of socks, but fuzzy, cozy socks are always good. Even like their school socks they need for school, or any kind of, we do underwear, we've done, all the little things that they may need for school are perfect for that. Then we found these at DSW. These are little like knockoff Apple Watches, but this is a Space Jam brand. And we also had another one, which is just a unicorn. So we are giving gender options if needed. So again, but they look like little Apple Watches. And so they were only like $10. So definitely better than buying them an Apple Watch. Also, we found these Poppets. So we have several of these in the age categories. Again, these have been really popular lately. But we found these at DSW. And they're just really fun. This says ages 5 and up. So up to you as far as parenting, how you want to do that. But these are really fun and take up a lot of time and help them kind of control their behavior as well. So then I thought this was really cute. I found this in the dollar section at Target, and I'm just going to tell you, I didn't see any more, so I don't know if we can find any more. But it's a little pack of diapers for a baby. So if you have a little girl or a little boy that wants to change their baby doll's diapers, this is a little pack of diapers. It has 4 diapers in there. And then something I always think is really fun is flashcards. So you can get these at the Dollar Tree as well. So some of these, this one's money, colors, and numbers. Again, you can get them, just regular like this, or they have branded ones with different characters on them. But again, this is giving them like an educational tool that they can use that's also like fun, and you're filling up their stocking with things that they can use to grow their minds and get educated. And then of course, a thing of crayons is very important. You can use these for almost any age once they start not wanting to eat them. Is that everything? Okay, and then these were really fun. This is something I really want to make sure. These were only $1, and they're just little building blocks in this tube. But we have 3 different colors, but it shows you what you can make. And then again, they were only $1, and these just slide right into the stocking. They have a Christmas colors, and they had just basic colors in regular, like primary and pastel. And then some of the more popular things that we like to do for stockings in my house are these little packages where they get like surprise things. They don't know what it is. So this is a Hatchimal Surprise. And then they have these little NFL collectible figures as well. If you look in the front on the Target by the cash register over by the baseball cards, that's where you will find these types of things. They also have a section in the toys as well. And then they had these as well in the toy section. These are little Lego kits. They had all kinds of brands. They have Disney, Star Wars, because they're all the same company technically now. But these are really fun, just small little Lego things that they can work on. And then we saw this color reveal. We've seen a couple of options for this one, but this will just, you put it in water and then it reveals a doll and does all kinds of things. It has 6 items in there. So these are really cute. I saw a bigger one too. So this one probably has a doll that's like a skipper, or I'm probably totally dating myself by saying that, but a smaller Barbie doll. And then there's one with the actual like height of an actual Barbie doll. And then last but not least, we have the Kinetic Sand, and this is a Kinetic Sand like buried treasure. So I know Kinetic Sand is really popular, but this is one where they can dig in and find a buried treasure. So again, it's not just a toy, like they can actually like dig into it and find something, so it will take up some of their time. All right, so now we're going to move on to anybody who's like 8 and up. And I will say, once you get to this age, it's kind of hard to really get things for boys. So one of my number one recommendations is to get gift cards. So any kind of their games that they like, if they need V-Bucks for Fortnite, or they need money for the PlayStation Store, or they need stuff for their Xbox, then you can buy them gift cards in those amounts. Okay. So Nintendo, every brand has a gift card that goes with it. You can also do Apple gift cards if they have any kind of Apple products. And then you can also do gift cards to like their favorite restaurants, things, movies, all that. Then we found these really cute puzzles. There's a lot of them. I'll show you just the two basic types, but these were at the Dollar Tree. So these are only $1. Okay. And that is really good. So this will keep them busy. You can see they have lots of Disney characters as well as an educational like map of the US. And then they had these, which were only 100 count for Frozen and Spider-Man. And then, of course, one of my favorites growing up would have been to get stickers, specifically puffy stickers. So we've got a few options here for different genders, different ages. You see, we got Harry Potter, we have the Mandalorian, as well as some DC characters here. And then again, just to go back to the buying things in bulk, check the birthday party aisle, like for party favors, because this has 6 things of lip balm in them. And so if you have 6 girls or 3 girls, you could just divide this up. And again, this was like $3 or $4 for all of these. And then the same thing for these bath bombs. Bath bombs are super popular with the girls right now. And these are individually wrapped. So they're in this package, but then inside they are individually wrapped. So each one of these is in its own packaging. So you can break those up and give them to them in separate, or you can give one girl all of them. I think this was $5 for the bath bombs. And then another thing is Target has right now, they're doing a special promotion with Lego. And so they have a lot of really cute Lego items. And so some of the things are really big, so you can't fit them in a stocking. But these were really cute little ornaments. And so this one will end up making a reindeer. And then there was another one that made something else, but it makes a Santa Claus. Okay. So you can make a reindeer and a Santa Claus. And these were just found in like the promotional Lego section of Target. And then we have, I think this one's really cool. I'm probably going to do this for my kids. A lot of my kids have a million Nerf guns. One of them is 11, one is 14. They still love to play with them, but what do they always lose? The bullets. So we have these lovely things, and there are 50 of them in here. So 50 of these, and then they also had safety glasses. So my kids have like a mask that they wear when they're actually playing. It's a Nerf mask specifically for Nerf gun fights. But these are super fun and super easy to put in a stocking. You can break these up among the siblings, and then this would fit easily in a stocking as well. Then we have Band-Aids. I mean, these you can find in the dollar aisle at Target. But this is something obviously that you need for the house, but also like makes it really fun. Like, especially if they get hurt, they could be like, hey, I want my dinosaur Band-Aids that I got for Christmas. And then last but not least, right now, we're just going to go through some really quick teenager options. Again, like I said, this is going to be like tweens. And tweens are, and once you get up to this age, it's really hard to get things for boys. So again, we're going to be looking at different types of gift cards for their video games, maybe a really fun video game they've been waiting on. You can do Starbucks gift cards. So in these prizes today, there will be a $15 Starbucks gift card available for the tween age. And then we're just going to go really quickly through some of the other items. We have the Crocs little buttons that you put on the Crocs now. If your child has Crocs, then they will love these, because these are really fun, and you're supposed to have them on your Crocs now. So we got some of those. Then we found this really cute box of scrunchies for $3. There are 6 scrunchies in here for $3, and they're super duper cute. So you can either hang it like this, like on the tree. You can take them out and put them in the box or in the stocking, or you can just keep them in the box. And then we have this brush. Again, a wet brush is good for almost all hair types, but at Target they do have Disney ones. So this is Tiana. And then we have nail stuff, so nail stickers. We have little toe dividers, but nail stickers and toe dividers, as well as a set of just stick on gel polish that's already ready to go. And then also just regular nail polish. Like we got this at the Dollar Tree, and you can get all kinds of nail polish for just $1 for your girls or your boys if they want to paint their nails. And then some other things for some of the older girls is going to be a makeup blender, so a beauty blender. This one's from Target. Face masks are good for usually even like age 8 and up. The girls really like to do these. This one's really fun. It makes them look like a Dalmatian when they put it on their face. And then of course Eos Lip Gloss is really fun for the older crowd here. It's in a cute little lilac purple thing. It comes in chamomile. And then for their hair, along with the brush, we've got some clips, as well as these little clear, I call them teleties, but this is a different brand. But they're the little clear things that look like phone cords for their ponytails. Okay. And then this really cute thing for their hair, it's a comb and barrettes. So barrettes are really popular right now. Again, I found this in the dollar spot, so it was only $3 for this. And then if they have earbuds or anything like that, then this is a tech case, so they can carry some of their chargers in it or any of their headphones or earbuds. And they did have other styles of this. This is from the Dollar Tree. It was only $1, and it's pretty hard and secure. So before we start on this last part, I just want to remind you we're going to be doing a drawing here in just a minute. I'm going to randomly scroll and point to the screen and pick a name, and you'll win a $10 gift card plus a goodie bag full of some of the items from here. So you want to go ahead and keep commenting your child's ages, and then we'll be doing like a share, comment, like way to win some of the other things, and we'll do that drawing on next Monday or Tuesday. So now for the important part for us is to, one way that you can stuff their stockings and take care of your child is to give them oral hygiene products. So number one would be Floss Picks, which we have two packages that we're going to give away here. You can find these at any retail store, Walmart, Target, but Floss Picks are really good. They'll fill up their stocking, they're fun colors, and hopefully it will encourage them to floss more. Then we have for the infant age, there are several of these in the infant section at Target. But this is a Orajel brand toothpaste and little bitty toothbrush for them. And then for girls, this was also at Target, a little unicorn brush set with the toothpaste with unicorns. And then we have a Mandalorian set here. This has got 2 toothbrushes in it. You do want to make sure they're changing out their toothbrush every 3 months. So this would last them for 6 months. And then these we thought were really cute, and these were at the Dollar Tree, so only $1. These are Blippi and JoJo toothbrush sets. So they have a toothbrush cap, as well as a little cup to keep it in. And these, again, were only $1 at Dollar Tree. And then last but not least on the toothbrushes, Oral-B has a new version of an electric style toothbrush that's a little bit more of a slim feature, and it's called Click. And so these are really cute for these are manual toothbrushes. I apologize. Manual toothbrushes that you can replace the head, so you don't have to keep replacing your brush handle. All you have to do is replace the head. So this helps break down and lessen the amount of stuff that goes in the garbage. So they're trying to do what they can to keep things where they're not having to go in the trash and in the ocean. And so this is a manual toothbrush where you can get replaceable heads for them. So you just would pop the head off the top of this and then replace it with the new one. And we have 3 of these as well included in the giveaway today. And I bought these at Target. They were on an end cap and they had several of them. So these are really cool. These are manual toothbrushes. So just your regular toothbrush, but you can replace the head. Okay. So that is all that we have for today. as far as what all we have to give away. Again, remember, we are doing our Build-A-Bear contest right now as well. So you want to make sure and share any posts that you see regarding our Build-A-Bear contest as many times as you can. Every single time you share or comment on the Build-A-Bear post, then you have an entry, okay? So now I'm just going to keep scrolling, and I'm looking at the camera. I cannot see my computer. I'm going to close the lid. I'm just going to keep scrolling here, and then in a minute I'm going to point to my screen and I'm going to pick a winner for the Target gift card as well as a little goodie bag. And so now I'm going to close my eyes, and we are going with Heather Prian. Congratulations to Heather. Heather, I clicked on your 10-year-old, so we will put something together. I will, if you want to direct message me, we can talk about picking that up and getting everything together. So congratulations to Heather on being our live giveaway winner. But remember, everyone still has an entry in to win all of these prizes. We're going to break them up into age groups and probably by gender. And then we'll start drawing names. If I draw a name with someone who has 2 kids and we can meet both those ages, we're going to give them both the ages. So the number of winners will vary. Some of them will have gift cards in them, and we will let you know if it includes a gift card so it doesn't get lost. So we do have all the stuff that you saw today, plus the Starbucks gift card, plus we have 3 additional Target gift cards with $10 on them. These are great to put in your kids' stockings and let them go pick out something fun. Again, we just want to encourage you. We know that giving candy is really fun, and we want you to be able to do that. And we're just trying to give you some alternatives so that their whole stocking is not just filled with sweets. But again, if that ends up happening, that is totally fine. Just make sure that they are brushing and flossing really well, especially on those days when they've ingested a lot of sweets. Try to keep the snacking down as much as they can over the Christmas holiday. And again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us. Just as a quick update, we will be open the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, and then close the 23rd through the 27th and reopening on the 28th, and then again at New Year's. Those all should be posted on our social media, so you should get updates on that. Also, just a new feature we have that we just started promoting is that you can text us directly for appointment information. So you can just text our main number, 479-582-0600, and that text will go directly to one of our people here, and they will answer your text as quickly as possible, and you can schedule appointments and everything that way. So that's a really cool feature that we have now to eliminate some of that phone time and trying to give busy parents a way to get in contact with us. Again, thank you so much for watching. Good luck with the giveaway. Heather, congratulations again. Direct message me to figure out how we're going to get you your prize, and we hope we'll see you all again next week. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and go visit us on SmilesAreWild.com.